Hello everyone and welcome to Rhys Thomas Tours. My name is Rhys Thomas. I am a London Blue Badge tourist guide and it will be my pleasure this week to take you around one of my favourite structures in the City of London, which is Leadenhall Market. Now just look at this space. Look at this wonderful decoration you get all around you. Now it's quite a hidden gem, this. If you come to the City of London, you will be surrounded by the modern architecture, the tall skyscrapers. You just go off the side streets and you will be surrounded by this wonderful structure. Now, all of the decoration is telling you exactly where you are, telling you that you are in the City of London, the original square mile of the City of London. You will find the shield of the City of London all around. Now, the shield of the city is where you get the Red Cross of St. George, the same flag as the flag of England, St. George being the patron saint of England. In the top left corner of it, you get the sword of St. Paul, the patron saint of the City of London, hence St. Paul's Cathedral. Now, normally in the City of London coat of arms, you will find this guarded by the city dragons. Now, you will find the city dragons decorating this space all around you. Just look in all of the corners of this structure. You will see these wonderful, characterful dragons here. Now, this particular version of Leadenhall Market was completed in the year 1881. Now, you can see that date just above my head here. Now, there had been a market on this site about 2,000 years ago when the Romans built the original City of London, what they called Londinium. On this space, they created the Forum. Now, the Forum was a massive open rectangular space where there would be lots of trade. Then you flash forward about 1,000 years after that and to the early 14th century, the first official Leadenhall Market was built on this site, and it was where they would sell meat and poultry. Now, poultry became what Leadenhall Market was particularly famous for, and all around the structure today you will see these hooks. Now, these hooks are to remind you of the duck carcasses and bird carcasses that you would have found all around here. Now, there was one duck that managed to get away. His name was Old Tom. And here in front of you, you can see Old Tom's bar. Now, Old Tom was a gander, a male goose, who had come over from Belgium, and he managed to get away from the other birds. It's thought that he was probably chasing after one of the female geese, and he managed to escape the slaughter. There would have been about 39,000 of these geese that would have been killed, and they would have hung up on the hooks that you can still see gathered around here today. But Old Tom became the sort of mascot of Leadenhall Market, and people would give Old Tom their scraps, and he became quite fat, quite well loved, well fed, and he would die at the ripe old age of 37. When he died, his obituary was in the Times newspaper, and he is buried right at the centre of Leadenhall Market. Now, the current structure of Leadenhall Market was completed in 1881. It was designed by Sir Horace Jones. Now, Sir Horace Jones was one of the greatest architects working in London in the late 19th century. He's famous for his market structures. He also designed Billingsgate Fish Market, he designed Smithfields Meat Market, and his most famous structure in London is Tower Bridge. Now, Tower Bridge, that icon of London, designed by this same man. Now, this space, because it is so beautiful, it is featured in various events. It was in the marathon in the Olympics in 2012. You would have seen all those brave runners running right past me. Where you see these restaurants here, they would have run right down the middle of this space as they were running around London. And it's also featured in various movies, most famously Harry Potter. Let's go take a look. Now, perhaps you will be familiar with this structure because you have seen Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, the very first movie. When we see Harry coming into London with Hagrid, he walks past, you see number 44 here, you see Hagrid's head and this address just before they go to the Leaky Cauldron pub. Now, the Leaky Cauldron pub is where all the wizards and witches go and get a quick butterbeer before they head through the back wall, touch their wand, or in Hagrid's case, his pink umbrella, up against the brick wall, taps it a couple of times, and it opens up to get to Diagon Alley. Now, the Leaky Cauldron in that first movie is this building you see just behind my head here. Today, it's an optician's. And it's painted white, but if you watch that movie you will see that it is painted completely in black and has a curved door rather than the flat door that you can see behind me here. This is the very location where Harry Potter got his first glimpse of Diagon Alley. Now, Leadenhall Market isn't actually a market anymore. It's a place where you can go for a nice meal in a restaurant. There are various pubs here. There are lots of other shops, and it's generally just a nice place to get an escape. Now, just to show you how different this space is from the rest of its surroundings, if I spin around here, you can see another of London's great icons, one of the most divisive pieces of architecture in London, which is Lloyd's of London. And I'm going to be telling you about this building in my vlog next week. Now, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog on Leadenhall Market. What are your favourite hidden gems in London? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you would like to watch more of my videos, you can follow me on Instagram, you can like my page on Facebook, or you can subscribe to me on YouTube. You will find me as Rhys Thomas Tours on all of those things. Now, if you would like to come on a live tour with me, you can visit my website rhysthomastours.com, or if you would like to come on a virtual tour, if you can't visit London or you don't feel safe to come out yet, then again, you can come on a private virtual tour with me. You can find those on my website. Now, if you would like to show your appreciation for my videos, you can buy me a virtual coffee on buymeacoffee.com, but otherwise, I will see you next week when I talk about Lloyd's of London. Have a great week. Thank you.